Lydian. Check the description box below for tabs and backing tracks on my website, exactly what sound tools I'm using today, links to my Truefire course, and hey, by the way, my new record, Eric Haugen, Bundle Up, is streaming and downloadable wherever you stream and download music. Okay, so basically the song is really just 2 chords, but 3. It's C and D. This guitar is tuned down a whole step. That's the trick there, is he's tuned down a whole step. All the footage I saw of Adam playing this was on his, Jaguar? Yeah, so it's like C, and he's going. That's where it starts. So like really a C add 9. And so not full chords, 3, 0, 3, G. That's like the whole song is that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. That's basically the thing. And by the way, there's slow down gears in YouTube. Okay, I'll have to noise gate that. There's slow down gears in YouTube if I'm gonna go kind of fast through this, because just get the tab. All right, so what he's thinking there, if you had a C chord right here, he's coming in at 3 to 5. And then he knows he's got a D chord here, so he's going. So cool. Again, that lick, I don't need to call it out. You can see what I'm doing. See this? D chord. And this is interesting. So that's like what he's thinking there, just so you know, is here's a G major pentatonic. So like, and this is an interesting thing that I usually don't tell people to do, but he's doing it. He's playing G major against, a C to a D change because, well, if you think about music theory, it's really ultimately the key of G. It just doesn't, the song doesn't spend a whole heck of a lot of time on G. It's really actually much closer to a Lydian type song. It's actually damn similar to Fleetwood Mac Dreams. Well, here you go again. You want your freedom, just in a different key. But anyway, that's where this lick comes from. There, yeah, so there's 8, 10. There is a tiny little spider floating in my face. Dude, out of the shot. I live in North Carolina. All right, so 8 to 10 with these fingers, oddly enough, because you're going to have to go up, pull off, land on that 9, little arpeggio. That's, that's like an E minor arpeggio. But that's an accident. He's not getting that jazzy about it. That's just what worked out. 7, 8, 9. And slide out of that down to 2, because there's the D chord. And then the verse I arranged because, well, I could have sat there and gone. Too boring. All right. Roughly getting that Bob Dylan melody in there. You can see what I'm doing there. Which is tricky because this is fast. There's that C. I grab the little portion of the G. So G, here comes the D. That's basically it. And that alone is a good little riff. And so I always tell my students, go slow. Because even that's a cool little meditative thing. Oh, yeah. And then I think I do that 3 times, and then, no, wait. I do it twice, and on 3 times, on the 4th time, just to change it, I think I go up the octave. Just to break it up a little bit, but same melody, 10, 12, 13, and back to that 8. See what I'm doing there? And then a very loose arrangement of the chorus there. All right, because it's a C. So two there on that what is, I'm gonna pretend this is standard tuning. A, G, that's the first lick. And that's kind of like what he's doing on the G chord. Here comes the D chord. So that lick. That's one little thing to practice there. The next little thing. And that's kind of combining the melody and the little keyboard lick that I heard in there. I like that. So again, I'm thinking of G major. Good idea to know your major scales, your minor scales, how those chords work in those keys. That's good stuff to know. You don't need to know all the music theory in the world, but I recommend it. I have a series on it. All right, watch me. I love that lick. That might be my favorite thing in the whole thing. You know, what was that? 8, 7. And then this little double stop, because I'm Eric Haugen, I love double stops. Pretty. So that's just sliding back and forth. 7 and 8, 2 frets higher, 2 frets back. All right. Don't make me say the frets, you can see it. 8, 7, 8, 10. And then I jump back. So I did this same lick that was up here. The keyboard lick, I did it an octave lower. There it is, just an octave lower. Again, knowing fret, you know, how stuff works is how I can do this. And it's the same thing. All right, hold on. I'll break that down for you. 1, 0, 0, 2, 0, 2. I just don't see how that helps. Yeah. Yeah. Slow it down in YouTube or whatever you got to do. It goes up again. Come back around basically to the opening. You could have done it there, but I was already here, so I did it there. And that's 7 to 9. You know, there's our C chord. See that? Yep. Nothing again. And then there's that little repeated lick through the whole thing. So, you know, here's a D chord here, and here's a C chord here. So yeah, that's a very Lydian thing to do. If you don't know about Lydian, I have a video on it. Quick answer is a Lydian scale, just so you know, it's a major scale. But it's a major scale with a sharp 4. Which is kind of what accidentally happens in a song like this and in Fleetwood Mac Dreams, when you're just playing a song that's basically the 4 chord to the 5 chord over and over, because you're hanging so much on the 4 chord. That's the Lydian chord of the key. So that's why you get this. Can I get both tones in there? uncomfortable. You can see what I'm doing there, but yeah, it's just those 3 notes there. Okay, so interesting observations about this song. One, like I said, it's Lydian, because it's so much of 4 going to 5 and never really resolving to that 1 chord. Again, Fleetwood Mac Dreams is the next song I know of that is as Lydian as this. Tears for Fears, Everybody Wants to Rule the World, that's another very Lydian song. REM, Man on the Moon, that's another very Lydian song. These songs share DNA. So yeah, they skewed modal with this one, which is part of what gives it its character, part of what gives it its kind of floaty, non-committal character, because it doesn't go. It never gets home. It never gets to the home base, little detour. That's the thing with modes, is modes always cycle around whatever the modal chord is. So in Lydian, if you're just doing a, C going up to deep, back and forth, and never resolving to the original key, that's a mode. That's a mode, and that's the thing with modes. And that's part of why, as Rick Beato would say, what makes this song great would be the Lydian-ness of it. And of course, the sounds and the tones and the feel and the lyrics and everything else. Thanks so much to everybody who supports me in all the ways that you do, even if it's just clicking like and subscribe, because that keeps me in business with the algorithm relevancy. That's how it all works. It generates traffic. Traffic means website traffic, Patreon traffic, people booking lessons, people buying downloads and things like that, because I don't put ads on my channel because I think they're annoying. An ad might play on this video because it's such a famous song, the robot might pick it up and run an ad in front of it. I'm sorry if it does. I don't like them. They're annoying. I'll see you guys. I'm going to take a week off, so I'll be back, I think, the 2nd week of June with, I'll just give you a preview. Because it's going to take some time to work out. Really warbly in this tuning, but yeah, I'm doing. What is it? Yeah, you can see it's gonna take me some time to work out a Hendrix double stops on All the Young Dudes video. That's the plan. So give me an extra week on that one. As Bill and Ted would say, be excellent to each other. That includes yourself. Happy Friday. Eat pizza.